They say every country has a monster. Some are born from old myths, some from human evil, and some from the things we were never meant to wake up. In a remote corner of northern Romania, there's a legend that locals refuse to speak about after dark. They call it the legend of Baba Dok. Now, before we get into it, if you love horror stories that get under your skin and crawl into your dreams, hit that like button and subscribe, because tonight's story, you might not want to hear it alone. The story starts in a forgotten village, surrounded by tall pines and a fog that never really goes away. Deep inside the forest stood an old monastery called Dokar Monastery. It's been abandoned for over 100 years, but if you ask the villagers why, they'll tell you one thing: the monastery was cursed. They say that at night, no birds sing near it, no animals go close, and if you stand there after midnight, you'll hear a voice calling from the old stone well behind the monastery. That's where Baba Dok lives. According to legend, Baba Dok wasn't always a ghost. He was a monk, a brilliant one, obsessed with what came after death. He started performing rituals that the church had banned centuries ago, trying to talk to the souls of the dead. But whatever he called didn't want to talk. It wanted a body. When the other monks found him, he wasn't human anymore. His face was pale as wax, his eyes completely black, and before they could stop him, he vanished into the well. The ground sealed over it, but his voice never stopped. Now, fast forward to 2019. 5 urban explorers, Nadia, Roman, Alex, Ilya, and Vera, decided to visit the monastery for their YouTube horror channel. They'd heard the legend from a local, an old woman who actually begged them not to go, but they laughed it off. To them, it was just another story for clicks. As they entered the village, everyone shut their doors. The same woman shouted at them, her voice trembling, "Don't go near the well. Don't say his name." They ignored her. Of course they did. Inside the monastery, everything was covered in dust. The air was heavy and cold, like breathing inside a tomb. They explored each corridor, filming, joking, trying to act brave. But the deeper they went, the quieter it got, like the building itself was holding its breath. Then they heard it. A whisper, low, stretched out, almost like the wind was saying something. "Do." Nadia froze. "Did you guys hear that?" Alex laughed. "Nice one, Roman. Sound effects already?" But Roman just stared at her. "That wasn't me." They checked the camera. The sound was there. A whisper, right behind Nadia's shoulder, even though no one was standing there. Hours passed. They found a narrow path leading behind the monastery, straight to the well. It was ancient, covered in moss. The wood around it rotted away. When Nadia shone her flashlight down, the light disappeared into pure darkness. And then something moved. They decided to film a summoning scene for their video. Vera dared Roman to call out Baba Dok's name 3 times. He smirked at the camera. "Baba Dok, Baba Dok, Baba Dok." The echo came back wrong. The 3rd time, it answered. "Dok, Dok, Dok, I hear you." And from that darkness, a pale, rotting hand slowly gripped the edge of the well. The footage cuts there. 2 days later, the police found their van parked at the edge of the forest. The engine was still warm, but no one was inside. Inside the van, they found their cameras. All the files were corrupted, except one. It showed Vera sitting alone in the woods, covered in mud, crying, whispering into the camera. "He's not in the well anymore," she said. "He follows the sound. Don't say his name." Behind her, something moved. Then the screen went black. That video leaked online a week later. No one knows who uploaded it. It spread across horror forums and TikTok faster than anyone could stop it. And people started noticing something strange. Every time someone watched it till the end, they heard whispers through their headphones. Whispers that didn't belong to the video. Some say it's just an audio glitch. Others think it's him. According to the legend, if you hear Baba Dok's whisper, he marks you. First, your lights flicker around 3-7 a.m. Then, Your reflection starts to blink when you don't. And finally, you'll hear your own voice calling his name. If that ever happens, don't answer. Don't speak. Don't even breathe. Because once you do, he takes your voice for his own. So next time you're scrolling through horror videos late at night and you see a thumbnail of an old Romanian monastery, don't click it. And if you already did, you've heard his story now. He knows your voice. He knows you're listening. If you're still here and still brave enough to sleep tonight, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next story. Next week, I'll tell you about a house that buried its guests alive. Until then, keep your lights on, because Baba Dok walks in the dark.